I'm ranking every single episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender one by one, and today we have number 57, the Northern Air Temple. And this is where the episode quality definitely moves up a tier. I'm not actively bored watching or wanted to hit skip on the Northern Air Temple like I do with the episodes before. It has a pretty interesting premise, and coming back to the temple to see that things have changed for, in his mind, the worse since he was there last. Which is something they had done before, specifically with the Southern Air Temple. But this time they do take it one step further. It is a battle between conserving tradition and culture versus evolving and changing with the current inhabitants. I do believe they balance it sorta well between showing the ignorance that can come with progressive actions and their potential benefit. Both the Mechanist and his son Tio that is introduced in this episode are good enough side characters for what they are. I especially love Sokka and the Mechanist relationship. It is very entertaining. I also quite like how the Fire Nation ties into all this. Them threatening the Mechanist to gain his technology is pretty realistic and works to raise the stakes in the story. Showing the war balloons as well was a genius move. It makes the pacing of the technology advancements during the series feel a little bit more believable, even though at times it's still very inconsistent. Sadly, this all comes crashing down with the finale of the episode that is so anticlimactic and outright horrible that it's painful to watch. This was a great time to show our heroes the true brutality of the Fire Nation in a large-scale attack, how they conquer without remorse, and what maybe can happen if they don't stop them to the Northern Water Tribe and the Earth Kingdom. Maybe even burning down the temple when being pushed back. That would kinda tie up the whole episode together with Aang losing his tradition and culture while the Mechanist losing his home, bringing them a little closer to understanding each other since they both lost something very important that day. But that's not how they wrote it. I do give them some leniency though, because it was their first larger scale battle and acted as sort of a trial run for the season finale a few episodes later at the Northern Water Tribe, which clearly went much better. Yet I just can't ignore watching it was a snooze. Overall, it's a good episode with a bad finale.